I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is, hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out. You burnt what I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting. Can't tell me like what do you want? Yeah, tell me like what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets. Young and it ain't the same.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichert to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Williams going to throw on the first play. That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Holston Loveland. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Open man, that's Devin Duvernay. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 8.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Chicago. Give up the middle with Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On second down, it's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. To the right side, caught by Burton.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
From the 21, here's second down and 7. Looking to get that wide receiver screen set up, but this one will not work. It's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I could promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. They will run it over center with Swift. Tried to take this to the outside, but he'll be brought down well short of that first down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on fourth down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Williams hit, and he loses the football. And the Vikings have the takeaway.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
First play, and McCarthy to throw. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
34-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he gets this up close to the 40. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
It's now second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
It is second and 6. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. Third down coming up. from the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hopkinson. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, Minnesota.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On first down, here's McCarthy. That's caught once again by Hopkinson. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On the handoff, Jones. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be third. They need one. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
2nd and inches. Handoff, Jones.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 13 yards on the catch there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, will be a bit of a letdown.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now,
and he's in. Touchdown, Vikings. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs. Michael, good with the extra point. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. To throw is Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From 29, here's second and 3. Here's Swift. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
and while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third and a yard. He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not...
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage. And the first down.
Certainly not the most creative way to pick up the first down, but, Mike, no less effective. The offense gets to come back and maintain possession, and as the special team unit comes off the field, they did their job.
Here's Williams on first and 10. That complete to Swift. He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Williams to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll look to pick this up third and a yard. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
Now, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. On fourth down, the Bears send out their second-year man, Torrey Taylor. And he's going to be close to a first down, but he's not going to get there. It's nearly worked out. Instead, they turn it over on down.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
It's a pick up of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second and 7. McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Third and 7. To throw is McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Forced to his right.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big-time play for the Bears. An even 40 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Vikings will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
just going to run it here up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw, it's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 18.
That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Out to his right. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Oh, that is a dunk on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of 1st downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Now, Williams. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50.
The Vikings,
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
At the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now Jones. And he'll get into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Reichert, good a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Williams hit, and he loses the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Cross right side to the tight end, Komet. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
3rd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is caught. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
A gain of 31 yards.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That is the Pro Bowl corner, Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. And he's out of bounds, close to the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he won't get away. Good offensive tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun. It's Williams. Flush to his left. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
To throw is Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Chicago.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chicago.
To throw, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big-time play for the Bears. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First and goal, Chicago.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's Williams. On the run to the right. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Throwing again from his own end zone. That's going to be incomplete. Upward, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Defense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's second and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. To the left side, he's got Komet. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Third down, they need 5. Throwing is Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end comeback. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Give them 1,000 yards on that one and give them first and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He runs straight ahead with Jones. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in! Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Reichert good with the extra point. The Vikings will extend this third quarter lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Williams. Duvernay hit the ground. And they'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
That's out left and complete to Burton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
A gain of 15. And a Bears first down.
First and 10. Now Williams. That's complete to Moore on bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First down, Bears.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Second and 10.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears. His fourth TD grab of the season. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They're unable to add on the point after. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He finds a man downfield. It's Felton. And he'll take this one in. Felton. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. Riker good with the extra point. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
What is up?
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. So a big one there to start the drive. 61 yards.
Yeah, this is one of those cases, Mike, that the defense is so consumed with locking down all the receivers that they lose track of the quarterback. After realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball, he tucks the ball down and not only picks up the first down, he picks up a huge chunk play.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like you're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Bears.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll go right back to Loveland. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Vikings.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 33 yards.
I think that's just a coverage bust defensively, Mike. Somehow they lost track of the big tight end as he's getting vertical. By the time they realize it, he's already in position to make the play. Big time.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Jonathan Bernard. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4. On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Williams hit and loses the football. The Vikings have got it. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stopping with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practices with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
What is that?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Williams. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's 2nd down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
That one into the hands of Moore downfield. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down. A gain of 26.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Bears.
Throwing is Williams. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air, and truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Duvernay with the ground. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Throw it again. It's Williams. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to